Hello and welcome to MelairCraft episode 4. Right, we left off trying to fit this room out and we just ran out of time. So let's quickly get some of the additional chests in so that it will feel slightly more at home while not looking at the Enderman. And then we can maybe put the centerpiece in, which is kind of where I planned to put all the important things. So we temporarily stored our wood up in one of these. There it is. I also brought some stuff over from the main base for us to use. So, okay. So each stack of these should make 32 chests. Before I do that, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, 52. Okay, so we'll need more than this, but it'll start us off. Where's Wolfie gone? We need a proper name for Wolfie. I don't really want to call him Wolfie. That's what Kurt J. Met calls his wolf, and I don't want to copy him. Where is he off? Oh, I don't know. Silly dog. So yes, the idea is each of these chests will obviously store one or more different item types for items like cobblestone and dirt. Oh dear. And all the common ones that we're going to have a lot of, then they'll have their own. And for things that aren't that common, like different colours of wool or other similar things, then we will distribute stuff. Okay, 16 more chests. It's probably still not enough. No, it's not. So the idea is I'll have the common things at the front and the less common things at the back. What I tend to do is I split blocks on the left, as we're looking at now, and entities on the right. Where are you going, Wolfie? Okay, we need 4 more chests. That's not going to get us 4 more chests. There we go. And then obviously in the centre we'll have the usual tools. To start with, they will be just the basic things like a craft bench. There's someone nearby. And furnaces. Oh, okay, they're not actually that close to us. Oh, this one is now. Go on, die. Die with a spade. Hit us with it then. Oh, you didn't. Oh dear. Coming out was a bad idea. Oop. Where did they keep coming from? As much as I want to start finding ender pearls, I don't particularly want to fight them just yet. Okay. There's someone behind us somewhere. Right, let's get some of these things down where we want them. So, furnaces and workbenches. So I'm going to put initially 4 workbenches down, but in the long term, excuse me, Wolfie, you're in the way. Come on, move. We won't need 4 or want 4. We'll replace these with things like the anvil and probably an ender chest. Wolfie, come help. Good dog. So, let's make sure we get these all lined up right. And there we go. And then either side of each of these, we put a furnace. There we go. And future, bang in the middle. Well, never mind future, we use that now. Right, and what I want is a kind of ramp up into this, and I'm happy for this to be lower. And in the long run, there will be bookshelves all the way around, which will hide the back of these other things, so it won't look so bad. So, let's try with this spruce that I happen to have prepared. Okay, 1, 2. Wonderful. I'm just looking. Things... Oh, this one's offset. Whoops. Thought something was wrong. There we go. Right, let's put it back. I'll be using the new rounded corners on stairs. Wolfie, move. Come on. Move! Ah, wonderful. I think what I'll do temporarily is... Oops. Is put some of these in to represent the bookcases, to give you an idea of what it'll look like. Move! Oops. Ah, there we go. Perfect. And what I might do, depending on what we do for the roof, if we have a flat roof, then I'll have some stairs and maybe a light in the middle shining down once we've been to the nether. And again, once we've been to the nether, we have some glowstone. We'll maybe use some redstone lamps up here to get rid of the torches. It should be light enough that nothing will spawn. Right, wonderful. This looks a bit rubbish to begin with. It'll look better when... Oh, hello chicken. When there is some bookshelves. Get your head out of that. Go on, just sit. Stay out of trouble. Okay, wonderful. Now, this is an odd spaced... Oops. It's an odd spaced or sized gap. And that means, you know, if we want to centre a door here, we can only have one. And I don't really think one is a grand enough entrance to this. I'd kind of like a 3. I wish there was another kind of door. Now I could do some kind of piston, or I can not bother and maybe have some kind of hallway that maybe has 2 by 2 doors at either end. And we can enter then from either side. I don't really want to knock out another hole in the back, as this will knock out a large amount of chest space. And the reason I only did it this size is when I tried doing this in my creative world, the gap really didn't work because I had to add another sort of the additional space on each side, and all around it looked far too big and things weren't quite close enough. Now it did give a lot more storage on the sides that didn't need the hole in for the door, but things just felt a little too far away, and this size kind of feels just about right for day-to-day items. For non-day-to-day items, we've got 2 choices. We could either go underground or we could go a floor up. Now I'm tempted to say we'll go a floor up because, as I was saying, I like to have these so they can be lowered by redstone on a long-term plan. I've already prototyped the circuitry required. It's really quite long. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to put a stone brick skeleton on the outside of this just to keep it safe, fill in these gaps with cobblestone so nothing can spawn in them, and then I'm going to get back to you. So, see you when I've done that. Well, look what I found during one of my supply runs. I do think we've just found a surface spawner. Or near surface spawner. What is it? What is it? What is it? Ooh, spider, 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 spider. Die. Awesome. I'm going to let my OCD kick in now and just make sure they're all on it. So what have we got? Nothing horrifically great, and nothing I really want to pick up just now. But a spider spawner. What can we do with that? Oh, hello. Ow. I'm just going to ignore him for now. That could be quite a nice little home XP farm if we can get that working properly. That'd be awesome. Oh, another wolf. Oh man. No bones. Hello? You want to come say hello to your friend? Okay. I just kept recording anyway because we knew we were this close. So, I've done a skin around the outside. I'm not 100% happy with it, but at least it's not square. You just got this. I decided not to fill in the gaps with cobblestone. I decided to actually fill it in with stone brick. So, this is what we have. I had to move Wolfie, he was glitching through the floor. Yeah, so it's 2 or 3 wide, depending on the point. So I think I primarily went back for these ladders, just to make life easy. That maybe we should have a small second floor on top. Maybe, not really sure. We need to put a roof on here first, I think, and then decide whether we want a small second floor or just to cap it off. And then if we just cap it off, I can maybe have a small living house over there. Opposite it seems like a good idea. Maybe portal over there, farm up there. So, right, yes, I'm going to finish the roof and maybe a bit of a lobby area for some doors. And then I'll show you what I've got. Well, we're done. As you can probably tell by the previous little segment, we decided to go for a bit of a glass look. So this is my fairly ugly bunker. I'm not really completely happy with it. I think it needs a bit more work. I'm not completely happy with it just being stone brick. I think maybe it needs a different foundation, something to break it up from just being this big grey thing. So, inside, hallway. This allows us to use double doors, so a feeling of a bigger open way, but not having to deal with the 3 wide space. So it's just entrance at either end, leave easily, or automatically shut your door on the way in. Excellent. So here we are, here's the finished thing. I decided to go with the upside down stairs to hold up the roof. I need to go back onto the roof and put a bit more light up there. I might actually have to put the torches on the glass, which is something I didn't know you could do until yesterday when a player on my server said you could. It must be a new 1.4 thing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So what I also want to do though is colour our friend's collar here. There we go. He's blue. I have to think of a name that makes us think of blue. So yes, I'm going to label up a few of these chests with things, how I want to organise things. Obviously not all of them will have stuff in. And then I'm going to have a look at the time, and then I'll come back and we'll see if we can fit anything else in today. So, let's get going. Well, after a few runs backwards and forwards from my old base, I think I've transferred enough of my stuff here for now. So, I had a look at the time, and I've not really got enough time to start anything serious this time round. I want to do something different with the wall out here. Maybe it's just a case of replacing the bottom or sticking something else in the middle of it. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm not completely happy with it. If anyone's got any suggestions, I'm happy to hear it. So my bed's now here. This is now where I wake up. So here you can see I've started to order my equipment up. Things like valuables. Obsidian I consider a valuable as it's fairly rare at this point in the game for me because I haven't got the resources to mine huge amounts of it. So raw food, and even though you can't cook zombie flesh, it's still raw. So you can have like food, and flowers, leather, paper, combustible stuff. So that's coal and gunpowder and flint. So that will include TNT when we've got some. On this side, creature bits are misc stuff, including slime, and nether bits will be things like nether wart, things like that. And then obviously the rest are just standard building materials. I also do this to enable you to just shift click stuff into your chests when you're done. But that's about it. I think the last thing I'm going to do is just try and waste 7 levels on this sword and hope we get something reasonable because my current sword's about to run out. Not Bane of Arthropods. Sharpness 1. I'll take that again, to be honest. That's been serving me pretty well. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to comment or give us a like. And I hope to see you again. So take care. Bye.